it's me again, Bellona, the Roman goddess of war, and today I am here to talk to you about one of my biggest pet peeves, and that's when people bash on war.
Hooked on a feeling, I'm high on believing that you're in love with me.
So, war's always been around. It's just nobody really knows when it started. It's just always sort of been there, like Monty Python or Madonna. But one thing that everyone seems to agree on nowadays is how they think the war is utterly useless. And all I can say is, are you nuts? War is not just some child sport where soldiers just go around spilling blood just for funsies, okay? It's serious business, it's Roman business, and it's the principle. Do you think the Romans got to be the most formidable empire on earth just by going around and talking peace with the Carthaginians? Do you think that we managed to conquer the Greeks by sitting around and philosophizing about what it would be like for a son to kill his father and marry his mother? No! I am Rome's most revered goddess and second only to Mars because I know what war is really like, okay? I inspired Julius Caesar, or Julius Caesar, for you sticklers out there, to cross the Rubicon. I have walked among soldiers and felt their fear and courage and tasted blood and battle thousands and times over. And do you think that I would survive today in words like belligerent or antebellum by sitting around encouraging people to break out the fish and chips and let the good times roll? No! Okay. So don't get me wrong, I do like the Beatles as much as the next guy, but in that one song, I can't help but point out that if there were nothing left to kill or die for, there wouldn't be much of a world at all. Seriously, can you even think about that for a second? Think about all the things worth fighting for. I mean, freedom, religion, books, rock and roll, all of it gone? I mean, even Queen would be erased, and I think that's pretty insane considering it's downright impossible to forget Freddie Mercury once you've seen him. Okay, Rome's not Russia. We didn't buy into the Freudian idea that size matters, so we used go big or go home in order to cover up our insecurity, okay? Rome conquered because it was our destiny. And I'm not the goddess of pointless blood and destruction. I'm the goddess of war, and I know how to start it just as well as I know how to end it, okay? In the old ages, triumphant generals would come to my temple in order to receive their awards, and as well, foreign diplomats would come there in order to discuss peace and pacts and treaties. So, for all you peace-loving hippies out there, I get what you're saying, I really do. But I did not survive and stick around for this long by joining hands and singing Kumbaya with the rest of the population. Okay, war is sometimes necessary, and I realize that's like saying that broccoli tastes better than chocolate, but in the end, broccoli is the one that helps you grow. Besides, if you told any self-respecting general, whether modern or Roman, to just eradicate war, I'm fairly certain that any of them would happily kick you in the gluteus maximus just for suggesting it. And how about Prince Hal? I mean, Shakespeare wrote him into urging his comrades to go once more into the breach, dear friends, once more. Such a speech wouldn't exist without war, and indeed many of today's countries probably wouldn't exist without it either. I mean, for people who say that America could have broken away from Britain peacefully, I say to go to Tartarus, because nobody leaves Britain without a fight. Nobody puts Britain in the corner. Oh yeah, that's my brief review on people who label war as a pointless byproduct of a human inability to solve problems. Of course, I could also call some people a pointless byproduct, but then being the goddess of war, I realize that will start more fights than needed. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if not, I'd apologize, but I know that in war, in life, and even in vlogs, you win some and you lose some. It's kind of inevitable. Though in this case it's subscribers and not soldiers. And for those of you who are still watching, I thank you for your time and energy. Stick around for my next videos, and as always, Fortuna Huiram Fawayat. See y'all next week.
Lips as sweet as candy, its taste is on my mind.